Good evening, dear guests and respected Toastmasters. Welcome to the online meeting of Eloquent Elite's Gavel Club. I am Gavelier Anika Kohli. I am pleased and proud to be a Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Every Gavel Club is affiliated to Toastmasters International and provides Toastmasters experience to those who are under 18. I am very happy to present the mission of Toastmasters. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. In the online meeting environment, there are few housekeeping policies that we request everyone to follow. Please rename yourselves as follows to help the Zoom master spotlight you appropriately. All role players have already been informed about how they need to rename themselves. All Toastmasters not playing any role, please prefix TM to your name. All Gaveliers not playing any role, please prefix Gav to your name. All other guests, please prefix your name with guest. Please take 10 seconds for this activity. Please put on mobile phones on silent mode and all other noise-making devices and remove any other distraction around you. Please take 5 seconds to do so. Please keep your audio on mute throughout the meeting and unmute your microphone only whenever you are invited to speak. Please keep your video cameras on. Speakers do feel nice to see people's faces, and the visual aspects of synchronous communication has obvious benefits. Please avoid unnecessary movements or sipping on drinks or eating when your video is on. Please turn off the video in case you need to do so or when you have to step away. Please do not type in the general Zoom chat box when the speaker is speaking, as it distracts the speaker. You may type messages to specific persons via Zoom chat. Please use the chat on Zoom to provide feedback directly to the speaker after the speech is over. Do not click on share screen unless your speech or role requires you to do so. Please share screen after informing that you are sharing with the permission of the chat. You can choose and display from the reaction a high five, a namaste, or applause when a speaker joins or leaves. If you are a speaker, then please ensure you pin the timer or confirm that the timer screen is visible for you. Please note that this meeting is being recorded. Please stay back to network after the meeting. I am also the presiding officer for today's meeting, and I declare the meeting open. Let me introduce myself. I am Vice President Education of Eloquent Elite Gavel Club. I study in class 9 in the Sangri Global School. My passion is swimming, drawing, and learning to explore. I also work in Asha Infinite Foundation, which works towards the education of the underprivileged. Before we proceed with the meeting, I declare there are no changes. I move to the motion to adopt the agenda. I request two Gaveliers to propose and second the motion.
I, Gavelier with Brillian, propose the motion to pass the agenda.
I, Gavla Ghosh, second the motion to be passed.
Thank you. The agenda is adopted. It is my privilege to introduce the Gavel Master of the Day, Gavelier Juhi Srivastava. Juhi Srivastava lives in Hyderabad. She is studying in Villa Mary Junior College of Girls, currently doing her inter-second year. Her hobbies are practicing Zumba, playing badminton, playing keyboard, painting, cycling, and reading. And she also loves to travel and explore new places. Over to you, Gavel Master of the Day, Juhi.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Today, we celebrate a symbol of unity, excellence, and human spirit International Olympic Day. On this occasion, we gather here the foundation of the modern Olympic Games on June 23rd, 1894. which was marked the beginning of the global movement, promoting peace, friendship, and fair play among nations. Olympic Games promote sports. Sports participation is extremely low cost and high impact tool to foster active and healthy lives. In for 365 days a year, the International Olympic Committee (IOC) World Health Organization (WHO) have worked together since 1984 to promote healthier lifestyle and grassroots of sports activity. The Healthy Athlete Bharat program helps to improve the overall health and fitness of athletes by providing basic health checkups, preventing treatments, and education information for all health checkups and care. Hence, today the theme is Stay Healthy, Stay Strong. Now, let's move ahead with the meeting, and in the course of the time of the meeting, we will revisit the theme several times. The meeting is divided into three sections. The first section is prepared speeches. I will lead the session. The second session, table topics, will be led by Gavelier Anshita Agrawal. The third session will be led by Toastmaster Jyothi B. Pillai, the Gavel General Evaluator of the day. Our General Evaluator represents Toastmaster is a business owner of the world of FMCG products, a passionate Toastmaster, and presently Vice President and members at Goraran Toastmaster Club's Honey. He enjoys reading, swimming, and helping to others to achieve more than they believe. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Um, like there's no Zoom master, so I request Gavelier to take up the role.
There's no General Evaluator as well.
Okay. Gavelier Agni, you can become the Zoom master. I'll give you co-host rights. Who can become like the general evaluator?
अरे बाबा हैंग करना फोन
Over to you, General Evaluator of the day.
As of now, I do not have the script, so I think the next part is where we introduce each other. So the evaluator one, who is guiding the first speak, could you please specify the specifications or the objectives for speaker one?
Uh,
Friends, the Olympic Games asserted a meager athletic competition. They emphasize the highest aspirant for humanity. They remind us of the despite of our differences in language and beliefs, we have all bounded by our common humanity and our shared pursuit in excellence. Another important that bind us is language, English. English is the official language in 67 countries and 27 non-sovereign entities globally. Around 400 million people speak English as their first language. If we wish to relate the people to all over the world, then use grammatically correct pronunciation in the language is important. To make this language learning and continuous process, Toastmasters has created a rule of Grammarian, and happy to introduce the grammarian of the day, Isha. Isha is a seventh grader in Khetriwal and June Canyon High School, Mumbai. She loves reading, especially mystery novels. She loves singing. Today, we, uh, I hope we all use a wonderful language that she sings and praises at the end. I invite Isha to explain the grammarian rule. Over to you, Isha.
Good evening. Thank you for the introduction. As a grammarian, I will present the word of the day, Jamboree. Jamboree means a large party or celebration, and some examples related to the topic of the meeting today. They hosted a great Jamboree to celebrate his win, or that the Jamboree at the Palace 2024 Olympics will definitely be incredible. I will make note of all speakers who use the word of the day and acknowledge them. I will make note of exemplary and interesting language usage, areas of improvement, and pronunciation errors, and report them in court. Thank you.
Thank you, grammarian Isha, for the word Jamboree. I request everyone to use in the meeting. A medal in an Olympic is called Jamboree. It is the Beijing 2008 um, Abhinandan got the first ever gold medal for the individual game of air rifle. There was many long breaks in the Olympic Games, but we do not want them while speaking. We have an aha counter to tell us why and how we must avoid awkwardness and pauses and sound. And the Gavelier Mohammad Mushabir, a, a soon standard grader in Orange ICSE. He is an introvert, loves playing football and cycling. Over to you, aha counter.
We can't hear you, Mubashir. Still, we can't hear you. You're not audible. No, you're not audible yet, still. Mubashir, you can fix the problem. Till then, we should continue. Once you have fixed the problem, just tell us, we'll reconvene.
Gavler Juhi is currently not in the meeting.
Okay, I'll take over. One sec. Let me just. We now have a very interesting meeting role to promote. A very essential skill no school teaches us: active listening. This incredible role is to ensure that the audience keep paying attention. Gavelier Siddharth Pillai plays the role of active listener. Siddharth is an 8th grader at Tridha. He loves to play board games, badminton, and basketball, and enjoys swimming too. Over to you, Siddharth. Siddharth.
Thank you, Gavel Master of the Day. Today, I, Siddharth Pillai, will be playing the role of the active listener. I encourage everyone to listen actively too. Listening occurs when you absorb what you hear. Active listening is the process of understanding and repeating what you have heard. Active listening isn't always that easy, but the rewards are great. Listening well orients us about life. It gives us a richer social life, makes us less lonely and more fulfilled. Instead of getting rid of our information or forming opinions based on tweets, posts, and texts, it's crucial to hold a thoughtful, two-way conversation to truly understand the other person and their point of view. Listening well can help you understand other people's attitudes and motivations, which is essential in building cooperative and productive relationships. Listening will also guide you to avoid tricky situations and trusting unreliable people. So, today, all of you listen well to every word said here. I will also listen attentively and frame questions. At the end, I will ask questions. You will know how good your listening skills are. Thank you. Over to you, Gavel Master of the Day.
Thank you, Siddharth. Now we have the book review section and the prepared speeches section. I request the timer of the day to give timing guidelines. Our timer is Gavelier Anshita Agrawal. Anshita is an in, uh, IBDP student studying in Hirarintani Foundation School International who enjoys reading, doing art, and playing basketball. In her free time, she simply enjoys putting her creative acumen to good use. Anshita, can you please explain your roles and the timing guidelines for book review and prepared speeches that would follow now?
Yes. Good morning, guests, Toastmasters, and Gaveliers. I'm Anshita Agrawal, and I'm the timer today. I'm happy and proud to take up this role. A timer is the backbone of the meeting. Following timelines is the hallmark of professionalism. Toastmasters have given us this excellent tool to train us in keeping any speech and meeting within timelines. As you heard from our Gavelier of the day, there are 3 sections in this meeting. I will present the timelines for each section in the beginning of that section. I am now giving the timelines for the book review section and prepared speech section. The book review is for 5 minutes. The timer will show at 3 minutes green, 4 minutes yellow, and at 5 minutes red. This will also give indication to speaker to wind up. A short question answer session for maximum 1 minute follows. Now I'm giving guidelines for the first section of prepared speeches. Today we have 3 prepared speeches. The 2 speakers, Remanika, Mathur, and Brillian, are presenting their second project. The timing for this speech is 5 to 7 minutes. The screen will be white, showing timer from the beginning of speech up to 5 minutes. At 5 minutes, the screen will show green and stay green. At 6 minutes, the screen will turn yellow and stay yellow. At 7 minutes, the screen will turn red and remain red until the speech ends. The second speaker, Prayan, is presenting his first project. The screen will be white, showing timer from the beginning of the speech up to 4 minutes. At 4 minutes, the screen will turn green and remain green.
At 5 minutes, the screen will turn yellow, and at 6 minutes, the screen will turn red and remain red until the speech gets over. For your information, speeches less than minimum stipulated time and speeches that exceed 30 seconds of maximum allotted time do not qualify for voting. I will present the timing report when it is called for. Thank you, and over to you, Gavelier of the day.
Thank you, Anshita. The book review today is presented by Kashvi Agrawal. Kashvi Agrawal is a sixth grader student in Goldfish High School who loves to live by her rules. A 10-year-old girl with a kind heart who has empathy towards others' pain and suffering. She loves to live in the world of books and is passionate for dance. She is presenting her book review. And now let's listen to Kashi.
Good evening, everyone. This is a very proud moment for me as a daughter to be reviewing the Amazon bestseller book, Krishna Arush, Krishna Leela and Me, written by my mother, Dimple Agrawal. The book is a compilation of the author's personal experiences that are miraculous and divine, which she perceives as Krishna Leela with her. The connotation of Krishna Arush, as interpreted by the author, is the first ray of divine light that pierces through the darkness of ignorance, showing the illuminated path of true knowledge. By sharing her life story, the author attempts to tell people that faith can bring positivity and hope in life, even amid challenging situations, and can completely change people's outlook, saving them from depression. It depicts the intervention of the divine to uplift her from each setback, guiding and taking care of her at every step. She has incorporated major learnings of her life as takeaways using shlokas from the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam for reference to help readers believe in the relevance of holy scriptures in today's world too, understand the power of belief, and develop the attitude of gratitude towards the Almighty in every situation of life. The book is helpful for all age groups, whether students, youngsters, middle-aged, or the elderly. It has parenting lessons, life lessons, reality checks, and solutions to real-life problems, explained meticulously through her true life incidents. With this book, one can relate to the roller coaster of life struggles and hustles, along with little moments of happiness and jubilation that we get in between, thereby getting the feeling of belongingness to the same tribe as everyone else and not being alone in this world. Krishna Arush delivers a very powerful message about the transformative power of faith, offering readers a roadmap to a more fulfilling and spiritually enriched life. This highlights the importance of spiritual beliefs in finding meaning, purpose, and inner peace in life. The narrative style of the book is engaging, drawing readers into the author's journey and making the book a compelling read. This makes the book accessible and enjoyable, encouraging readers to immerse themselves in the author's experiences. The author's deep understanding of the Bhagavad Gita is apparent throughout the book. She explains the teachings of Lord Krishna in a simple yet profound manner, making it easy for the reader to comprehend and relate to. She provides real life examples and situations where the teachings of Lord Krishna can be applied to improve one's life, To conclude, the book instills positivity, motivation, and resilience in readers to fight against difficulties in life. The fact that if one has faith in the Almighty and surrenders to the divine, miracles surely happen, is very well expressed through the book. Her heart touching life journey serves as the best example of courage, hope, and optimism, which leads to happiness and contentment in life. Krishna Arush is truly an amazing book. One could learn easy and simple ways to practice Bhakti Yoga through this book. Also, one would start believing in God and learn to keep faith and patience during hard times after reading this incredible book. Thank you.
Thank you, Kashvi. Now that she presented a book, let us share with you all about the autobiography of G.S. Osen, titled My Greatest Olympic Prize. In the book, he talks about his experience of best friend during the Berlin Olympics in 1936. Moving on, now we start with the prepared speech section. Glad to introduce the speech evaluator Agnindrani. He is currently studying in 6th grade in Learning Convent and Tehran. His hobbies are playing Motion High and playing Victor. He is looking forward to have more interactive meetings and being able to learn and share more with others. He is evaluating the speech of Remanika Mathur. He will be reading out the objectives for the first speaker, Remanika Mathur. Over to you, speech evaluator.
Thank you, Gavel, Master of the Day, for that beautiful introduction of myself. Greetings, everyone. I, Gavelier Ghosh, am today glad to evaluate the first speaker of this meeting. She is going to deliver a project 2 speech, Organize Your Speech. The speech objectives are: select an appropriate outline which allows listeners to easily follow and understand your speech. Second one, make a message clear with supporting material directly contributing to that message. Number 3, use appropriate transitions when moving from one idea to another. Number 4, create a strong opening and a conclusion. Timer, please note the time limit will be from 5 to 7 minutes. I wish the speaker all the best. Thank you, and over to you, Gavel, Master of the Day.
Thank you, Agni. Gavelier Remanika Mathur is the first speaker. Remanika Mathur is studying in St. Mary ICSE school. Her hobbies are swimming, embroidery, and art. She is also a bookworm. Ramanika, are you ready for the speaking position?
Yes.
Ramanika Mathur, Dream Dare Do. Dream Dare Do, Ramanika Mathur.
Good evening, dear guests, fellow Gaveliers, and Toastmasters. Can sweat be sweet and not salty? Can pursuit of pleasure lead to accolades and achievements? Can back-breaking hard work also be fantastic fun? To these very deep questions, I have a strong yes for an answer. This comes from my experience as a swimmer. Swimming is a mixture of exercise and fun. Floating on my back as the water gurgles around my feet, staring at the bright blue sky with cotton balls floating around. It's so soothing and relaxing, and it makes me wish that I never had to come out of the water. Today, the water gave me an adrenaline rush and made me feel on top of the world, as if I could do anything. But this wasn't the case when I was younger. I first went to the beach when I was of 3 years of age. And gosh, the ocean so vast and deep. with never-ending waves sent a shiver down my spine. My mom used to take me to a swimming class, and on the first day, the trainer threw me into the water because I refused to get in. On that exact day, I made a pact with my mother that I wouldn't do anything except learning swimming. Years later, I overcame my own fear, and with relentless determination, I learned swimming with some of the best coaches I know. Now I stand at a competitive level. Swimming as a sport has had a large influence on my life. It has made me more open minded and fearless of the unknown. I realize that that you'll, uh, the moment you decide that you'll aim for nothing but success and do everything in a proper manner is when things will turn around for you. Swimming also helped me in a fitness journey. During the pandemic, everyone was locked down at home, and nobody, especially myself, thought about our health. My life just wasn't balanced. Then we shifted to our current apartment, which has a pool just a floor below. I was so excited. This was the start of a new beginning, the beginning of my swimming journey. I started researching about some of the world's best swimmers, and the one I got most inspired by was Michael Phelps. Did you know that Michael Phelps was first went to the Olympics at a tender age of 15? This is so hard to believe as a 12-year-old myself. My journey of competitive swimming started at the age of 10, where I used to take a whole 1 minute and 30 seconds for a lap of 50 meters in freestyle. Ha! Even a tortoise could have done better, I laugh at myself. But now, after 2 years of relentless practice, I proudly say that it now takes me only 40 seconds for the 50-meter freestyle. I still have loads to learn, and I aspire to be the best district level swimmer in my area. Once that goal is achieved, I'm sure to aim higher. Michael Phelps once said that if you want to be the best, you have to do things others are not willing to do. Swimming is an excellent sport, just a bit underrated in India. The message I wish to deliver here is that you can do anything you want if you put your mind to it and your soul. Dedicate endless efforts and aim for success. Hard work is an investment, and once you travel down the road of success, you should aim for goals that force you to work. Do not have goals that are not easy to achieve or too impossible to imagine. Thank you. Over to you, Gavel, Master of the Day.
That was wonderful way, Remanika Mathur. Are you aware of the four swimming strokes in Olympic swimming event?
Yes, I am aware of these strokes. They're freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, and butterfly.
Yes, that's right. And they are called freestyle. The next speech evaluator is Pish, Prisha, is a middle schooler in Oberoi International School at JVLR. She is passionate to make a change in the world in any way she can. A kind-hearted and open-minded girl. She absolutely loves reading, dancing, and helps one in need. She will present the speech objectives for Brian.
Thank you, Juhi. Priya Lunia is presenting Project 1, The Icebreaker. The objectives for the same are to begin speaking before an audience, to discover speaking skills you already have and skills that need some attention. The speech must be within 4 to 6 minutes. Best of luck, Gavelier Prayan. Over to you, GMOD.
Thank you, Prisha. Ryan joined the club very recently. Here he is presenting his icebreaker. This boy, just about to enter in his teens, less than a year, is a student in very international school. His hobbies are singing, poem, recital, and basketball. We are eager to know more about him. Brian, are you ready?
Yes.
Brian Luthen, a boy with many passions, a boy with many passions, Brian Luthen.
So, hello everyone. My name is Prayan, and today I'd like to share a bit about myself and the passions that make my life vibrant and fulfilling. There are three main activities that I absolutely love. First off is singing, basketball, and recitation. Each of these hobbies holds a special place in my heart and shapes who I am in unique ways. First and foremost, let's talk about singing. Music has always been a part of my life from a very young age. I was captivated by the melodies and the harmonies could convey emotions and tell stories. Singing for me is more than just hitting the right notes. It's about expressing my feelings and connecting with others on an emotional level. When I sing, I feel a sense of freedom and joy that is unparalleled. Whether it's singing in the shower, at family gatherings, or performing on the stage, each moment brings a thrill that I can't quite put into my words. Music has this incredible power of bringing people together, and being able to contribute to that through my voice is something I cherish deeply. Now, moving on to basketball. This sports is another significant part of my life. Basketball teaches me discipline, teamwork, and perseverance. It's a space where I can push my physical limits and test my strategic mind. The game's fast pace and I need for quick decision making keep me on my toes, both literally and figuratively. I love to be a part of my team. The sense of unity and the shared goal of winning a game fosters strong bonds and friendship. Plus, basketball has been a fantastic way for me to stay fit and healthy. The hard work and the dedication required to improve my skills have have taught me a valuable lesson about commitment and resilience, which extend beyond the court in other areas of my life. Lastly, let's talk about recitation. This is perhaps an unusual passion, but one that is very dear to me. Recitation, for me, is the art of bringing written words to life, whether it's poetry, prose, or a powerful speech. Reciting allows me to explore different emotions and perspectives. It's a way of storytelling that relies not just on words, but on tone, rhythm, and expression. Through, reci- Through recitation, I can convey the depth of pieces mind uh, and, and the layers of meaning and emotion. It also enhances my public speaking skills and boosts my confidence, as delivering a compelling recitation requires clear ability to engage an audience. Balancing these three passions can be challenging at times, but each complements the others in an interesting way. Singing helps me with my breath control and vocal projection. It also nurtures my soul, which are essential in recitation. Basketball keeps me physically fit and teaches me discipline, which is crucial at basketball court, where I need to communicate effectively with my team. Recitation, in turn, enhances my ability to express emotions. In singing, where conveying the right emotion is the key. In conclusion, singing, basketball, and recitation are more than just hobbies for me. They are they are the integral parts of who am I, shaping my character, my values, and my outlook on life. Through these activities, I've learned about passion, perseverance, and the joy of connecting with others. I'm grateful for the opportunities each of these passions has given me, and look forward to continuing to grow and excel in them. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you enjoyed getting to know a bit more about me and the things I love. Thank you.
That was unforgettable introduction. Ryan's hobbies are basketball. Tempts me to share a few tips for basketball in Olympics. Germany has hosted the first Olympic basketball tournament. USA women's basketball has medaled I ever Olympic it Olympic in participating, winning the total of 9 gold and 1 silver and 1 bronze. Now we move on to the third evaluator, Kashvi Agrawal. Kashvi Agrawal is the sixth grader in Golden Creek High School who likes to live by rules. A 10-year-old girl with kind heart who is empathetic towards others' pain and suffering. She loves to live in the world of books and is passionate for dance. Kashvi will present the objectives for the speaker with Brillian.
Brillian is presenting Project 2. Organize your speech. The speech objectives are: select an appropriate outline which allows listeners to easily follow and understand your speech. Make your message clear with supporting material directly contributing to that message. Use appropriate transition when moving from one idea to another. Create a strong opening and conclusion. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish you all the very best, Gavelier with Brillian. And over to you, GMOD.
The, the third and the final speaker in this section is Ved Brillian. Ved Brillian is a seventh grader from Hiranandani Foundation School International. He loves basketball, chess, and reading. He has won several awards in basketball and chess. Are you ready, Ved? Ved?
Yes.
Ved Brillian. Take the shot. Take a shot. Ved Brillian.
Take the shot, my coach yelled as I was the only player in range. With great difficulty, I took the shot. Just as the ball hit the basket rim, the whistle was blown. I could not score, but it did boost my confidence. Good evening, Gaveliers. Good evening, Gaveliers, Toastmasters, and guests. I am Ved Brillian, and I used to be afraid to take the shot. It is a coincidence that a few weeks ago, my friends and I were talking about how we all used to play, and I realized that for a long time I would simply pass the ball for someone else to score. I was not confident and did not think I could score each time. I got a pass, and whenever I was close to the basket, which was not often, I would search for my teammates no matter how far they were from the basket and throw it back to them. This resulted in me being scolded every time by our coach. But I thought that if I took the shot and missed, my teammates wouldn't pass to me, and in worst case scenarios, we would lose the match. I did not want to be the reason for failure of my team, and hence I never took a shot. This continued until nobody would pass to me so that I could take it ahead and score. For a while, I was just running from one end to the other, asking my teammates to pass it on to me. I became a showpiece in an art center, with no one passing the ball to me, making me feel angry and sad. A few months ago, there was a basketball tournament selection, and from a list of 20, somehow I got selected. I wasn't sure how or why this miracle happened until I realized that in a 1v1 against me, nobody could score as much as nobody could score as much against others as I was an exceptional defender. But since I couldn't take the shot, I almost didn't get selected. This selection did not seem right, but somehow deep inside I was happy. I was worried about the expectations my father would have. More than me, his expectations would be higher. When I asked him to come witness the match, he smiled and asked me if he should come watch me run from one end to the other. In the league matches, I hardly got to play and saw the disappointment on my father's face. I saw his struggle to keep a smile and prod me to take the shot. Come on, Wade, go, go, go. Despite this, our team won the league matches and we proceeded to the finals. Being a make or a break match, I was honored with a seat on the bench, meaning I would not be in the game, but as a substitute. Disappointed, I scanned the field and saw my parents and friends sitting with hope that some miracle happens and I get to play. While this was within me, I was applauding our team for the amazing teamwork and for making things come together. The competition was fierce and my team was getting pushed and cornered as they had marked every star player 1-1 as a winning strategy. Unfortunately, during one pass, a star attacker got injured. A sigh from the coach and players made me sad. Unexpectedly, my coach whistled and indicated that I needed to take place as a substitute. My joy knew no bounds and I jumped in knowing I had to play ahead. My teammates continued to avoid passing the ball to me. However, just like a miracle with 10 seconds left, I received a pass from the outside and I raced ahead until I was at the basket. And I took the shot. The moment the ball left my hand, the final whistle rang and I watched the ball bounce on the rim. Once, twice, and it fell down. But not in the basket, but outside. The whistle blew my only chance to prove. I dug my head into my knees, but surprisingly, my teammates came together to pat me on the back and applauded me for taking the shot. This was the only thing missing. I had found my confidence, making me feel proud of myself. Post that, I got to play multiple games across leagues, including inter-school tournaments. And I have never looked back. In April this year, I participated in an inter-society tournament and in multiple matches, I took the shot and scored. With each tournament, my confidence kept going up and I am happy to share I was adjudged as a best promising player, all because I took the shot. Dear fellow Gaveliers, often we have inhibitions that prevent us from doing things. The fear of failure or even what people would say to keep us from taking the shot. My experiences have taught me that unless we attempt, we remain stuck. I encourage you to get up, pick the ball and take that shot. Over to you, GMOD.
That was brilliant, Ved. One of the Ved's interesting sport. That reminds me, the International Olympic Committee (IOC) has
I will now be
laid
presenting the time report for the prepared speech section. Book reviewer Kashvi took 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Speaker 1 Remanika.
sorry, wasn't was audible. Hello.
You're audible.
Okay. Okay. So I'll continue. The International Olympic Committee (IOC) has labeled the chess as a sport. However, it is not approved for the Olympics. One of the reasons of the chess does not involve physical exertion in the same way as a traditional Olympic sport, but there is chess Olympiad. Now, I request Anshita Agrawal to give the timing report.
I'll now be presenting the timing report for the prepared speech section. So the book reviewer Kashvi Agrawal took 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Speaker 1 Remanika took 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Speaker 2 Prayan took 3 minutes and 51 seconds. And Speaker 3 Ved Brillian took 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Over to you. Yeah.
Can I launch the poll?
Okay, since everybody has answered, I'm ending the poll. Uh,
We can go ahead with the table topic session.
is the GMOD there? Uh, no, she's not there.
Anshita, please continue with the role.
Sure. Good evening, Gavelier of the day, invited Toastmasters, and fellow Gaveliers and guests. Table topic helps members practice thinking on the feet and speaking off the cuff.
Just a second.
Yeah,
The general evaluator, the original general evaluator has joined. Let's just do that thing before the table
Sure.
topic session. Okay. I'll take over as GMOD. Our general evaluator, Toastmaster Jyothi Pillai, is a business owner for world class FMCG products, a passionate Toastmaster, and presently Vice President membership at Godbandar Toastmasters Club, Thane. He enjoys reading, swimming, and helping others achieve more than they believe they can. Toastmaster Jyothi, I invite you to explain your role.
Good evening, fellow Gaveliers, guest. I'm extremely sorry that I couldn't start my computer on time. As a general evaluator, I'll be calling the evaluators for giving their report and also the role players. And in the end, I'll be sharing my own report on the entire session. Thank you. Over to you.
Sorry. Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Jyothi Pillai. Can you share any aspect of Olympics that has made a lasting impression on you?
There are many instances, especially where we have won awards like in athletics and also in sports like shooting, where India has done extremely well. Right from my college days, I was very much active in sports, and sports was always my passion. And Olympics is something which attracts everybody, similar with me. That's all what I have to say now.
That is interesting, General Evaluator. We can start with the table topic session.
okay, so I'll continue explaining my role. Table topics helps us develop four vital communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. Table topic session is not restricted to members alone, even the guests can participate. I request members who have not spoken or played any role also to take up this opportunity to speak. I hope everyone gives this a shot. Please use the word of the day the grammarian has given us today. You can volunteer to speak yourself by raising your hand or use the reaction icon. If not, I may call upon members randomly. Before we begin, I will read out the timing guidelines for the table topic round. For table topic speeches, when the speech touches 1 minute, the screen will change to green. When the speech reaches 1 minute and 30 seconds, the screen will turn yellow. At 2 minutes, the screen turns red. Any speech delivered for less than 1 minute and lasts for more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds will not qualify for voting for Best Table Topic Speech. I will report time taken by each table topic speaker at the end of the session. Today's theme is Stay Healthy, Stay Strong. These topics will be based on the theme. Okay, let's begin. Who will be the first volunteer? Okay, Agni. Choose a number from 1 to 5.
Okay, I just want to say one thing that please ignore the background noise. So 1 to 5 you told, not the numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so I like to choose the number 2.
Gavelier Agni, your topic is A New Healthy Habit You Have Started. A new healthy habit you have started, Gavelier Agni. You may now begin.
Greetings everyone. Whenever I first heard the topic, I immediately came up with the thing that I recently started. It went back in, I suppose, March 24, means March 2024 or February towards the ending of 2024. I was going to a tournament, a national Muay Thai tournament in Kerala in on 26th April. And for that, I needed to lose my weight. For that, my coach told me to do 1,000 skippings every day. First, first day I did only 500, and then my calf was paining so badly, I just left it for 2 3 days. But after that, I started doing thousand. But then now I have increased it to 1,414, and this is only possible because of God's grace. So, and that time I had even lost my weight. I even won the fight over there. I won a gold for my team, and I'm like so proud for this, to my coaches, to God, and to everyone who supported me, even to my parents, because they were the ones who sent me to Kerala to fight for the team. So if anyone is interested, like in sports, you can like join, but it's martial arts, so be careful because it needs a lot of motivation. Thank you, and over to you, Table Topics Master.
You're muted, Anshita.
That was such an amazing habit you have learned. So, now who is the next volunteer?
I would request everyone to turn on their videos if they are volunteering.
Everyone, please participate.
Can I try?
Sure. Wait, choose a number from 1 to 5 except 2.
I'll take 1.
Okay, wait, your topic is your motivation to exercise. Your motivation to exercise, wait. You may now begin.
So this topic is like another easy one for me. I've always strived to be fit because in my younger days, like when I was in first grade and on, I was actually a very good sprinter, but and I maintained that level of fitness until the lockdown. In the lockdown, like I couldn't go down. I like there was not much I could do at home, and I started becoming a foodie at that point. I gained a lot of weight. From 21, I went to some 40 level in those 2 years. After that, ever since the lockdown ended, I've started many classes including basketball, badminton, swimming, and chess. All of these sports help me, become fit. I think that if I become more fit and my legs get stronger, I can still go back to that level as I was in first grade. And I used to get first like for my house in school, These days I don't even get selected for running. But I get selected for other sports like basketball. And since there's no chess and badminton, I can't try out for those. Yeah, I'm done.
Thank you, Ved. Your health journey was truly inspiring. Now, who would like to volunteer next? Okay, Remanika, choose a number from 3 to 4.
4.
Okay, Remanika, your topic is positive impacts on healthy living. Positive impacts of healthy living, Remanika. You may now begin.
Okay, this is an interesting topic. Positive impacts. There are plenty of positive impacts that I can list out right now. Suppose if you are doing some exercises like playing sports or going to the gym, stuff like that has a very good impact on your life, on your body. It keeps you fit, it keeps your organs running well, you're healthy, and there are less chances of diseases. There's also uh, another uh, section where you have healthy eating. Eating healthy foods can can also be have a good impact on your life, like keeping you away from diseases. Keeping you away from diseases. Then you also have keeping you fit. It keeps you healthy, and everything is running smooth. You don't have a chance of anything bad happening. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Remanika. That was truly amazing. Now, who will be our next volunteer? Okay, our counter. Please choose a topic between 3 and 5.
You're still not audible, Mubashir. We can't hear you.
You can try rejoining.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, till the time he joins, we can have another volunteer. Please raise your hands if you're interested.
Can
Okay,
I?
yeah. Okay, Siddharth, please choose a topic between 3 and 5.
Um, I would say 3.
Okay, Siddharth, your topic is secrets to a good night's sleep. Secrets to a good night's sleep. Siddharth, you may begin.
This is a really wonderful topic. So, according to me, some of my secrets are you you just relax. So, like you just take some time out, do some yoga or do some like minor activity that like tires your brain physically and tires your body also physically, both mentally and physically. This will help in giving you a more relaxing sleep, and you should complete all of your day's work so it doesn't give you any anxiety, and your mind will remain calm. You won't have any double thoughts that I haven't completed this, I haven't completed that. Instead, you will have a peaceful, good sleep. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Siddharth. That was truly amazing tips. I think all of us should follow. Anyone else, or has Mubashir rejoined? Any other volunteers?
The table topic session is ended, and then we can go on to the report.
Okay. So should I present the timing report?
Yes.
Table topic speaker 1, Agni, took 1 minute and 30 seconds. Table topic speaker 2, Ved, took 1 minute and 42 seconds. Table topic speaker 3, Remanika, took 1 minute and 11 seconds. Table topic speaker 4, Siddharth, took 45 seconds. Thank you. Over to you.
Can I launch the polls? Has the last speech qualified?
No.
Can we consider the last speech is qualified or not?
Sure.
So choice 1 is Gavelier Agni. Choice 2 is me. Choice 3 is
Remanika and then Siddharth.
okay.
Choice 4 is not that. Please don't vote for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I request everyone to vote.
Choice 4 is not eligible, right?
But we'll consider.
Because there is like a vote for choice 4. So
We'll consider the vote this time.
okay. 3 people still left to participate. Wait. I'll end the poll.
Yes.
It's choice 3, Remanika. Yes. Okay. You are already introduced to our general evaluator Jyothi Pillai. Esteemed general evaluator, a small reminder. At the end of the evaluation session, before you present your report, please invite active listener Siddharth Pillai to conduct his session. As this is not a common activity, I took the liberty to remind you. I hand over the virtual podium to you to conduct the evaluation session.
Thank you, TMOD. We call it as Gavelier. With Brillian. As an evaluator, as I mentioned in the early, I'll be calling the evaluators to evaluate the speech, and then I'll be calling the role holders, and finally my own report. So without wasting much time, let me call on stage, on screen, Gavelier, Agnindrani to evaluate the speech of Remanika Mathur. Over to you, Agnindrani.
Greetings, everyone, once again, and thank you, General Evaluator, for that beautiful introduction of mine. So, today, the speaker, Gavelier Remanika Mathur, was delivering her project to speech organizer speech. The speech was literally very beautiful. I have two commendations and two recommendations for you. So, starting off with the commendations, you had a beautiful voice modulation in your speech, and that was like, for example, when you say, I was so excited. You expressed it with the hand gestures, your facial expressions, your voice, everything. Then you even said most inspired. You said it like this, and it was nice to hear. It was pleasant to hear. Then I have two recommendations for you on which the speech can be improved upon. The camera could have been placed a little bit high up because the camera, like you were standing and you have to see like this, like towards the camera. So better than that, it would have been better if the camera was kept up on some books or something so that it was at little up elevation. So that is one recommendation for the speech. And the second one is stage movement. The stage was not so like freely occupied. I saw that the speech occupied only the center of the speech, only the center of the stage, and the rest, the right side and the left side was only free open. Because the stage was quite large in your screen, that's why I recommend the speaker to use some stage movement in the speech. You could have put some characters in the speech, which was like, for example, you're having a conversation with the friends. So one friend is over here, one friend is over here. This way, the stage would have been occupied. And now to come, now one more commendation I have for you is that your hand gestures. The hand gestures were beautifully like arranged in the speech, and it was pleasant to look at it. To summarize, I would like to say that the camera, if it was only put up a little bit high up at elevation, it would have been better. And stage movement was a little bit scope of improvement. But your voice modulation and hand gestures were really like heart feeling. I liked it very much. I don't have any words to express it right now, but I'm speechless about it. All the best for your future speeches. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Gavelier, Agni, for that brilliant evaluation. Let me now call on stage the second evaluator, Gavelier Parisha, to give the speech evaluation for Gavelier Priyank's speech. Over to you, Gavelier Parisha.
So it's Prisha.
Prisha, okay. Thank you.
Could I present, if that's fine?
Yeah, please.
Give me a second. Yeah. I hope everybody can see my screen. Okay. So, Prayan, your speech was outstanding, I must say. I'm impressed with the way you were able to let all of us know so much about your passions and in short span of time. I loved your title, A Boy with Many Passions, and knowing about your talents, and through that, about you. Some achievements you had throughout this speech were you were able to narrow down such a broad topic in just 3 to 4 interesting contents. You talked about the necessary information and even what the passions mean to you. Because of the same, you touched the main aspects of the project. Furthermore, you're not nervous, and even if you were, you're not sure and were able to confidently give your speech. I particularly feel that this part helped the audience and like both of us connect much better. Next of your other achievements are, yeah. You spoke slowly and added the pauses when needed. I think that it really played a significant role in the audience understanding the speech. Adding it helps connect with the speech much better again. So it's not like you're just going on and on and on, but actually pausing in middle and letting us understand what you mean and what those passions mean to you, because it was a sensitive topic. It's something about you, and maybe not all of us can sing or recite something as well as you do. So knowing about them, you need to have those little pauses in middle. Next, you change your tone and your facial expressions with body language when transitioning from one point or one from singing to basketball to reciting. This really helped us understand what these passions really mean to you. Sixth one, your speech was spectacularly written. You made it sound like your entire life is a story. And that's what you actually said in this recitation as well, that I like storytelling, or I think that's a talent, and it clearly is. Your speech had a clear, open, board conclusion, which was an important part of the project as well. Next, some of your improvements. Next time, maybe you should just stand up and give your speech. May think this is not important, but to me, it adds a whole new element to your speech. It actually makes it more bold, and it makes us feel that yes, you're confident about the same. Second, use the space around you. The whole screen in front of you is there. The stage is yours. You can move hand movements, you can have, or you can like change your positions in middle and other things like that. Third, some of the guidelines for the project are just not only talk about your passions, but your general life, such as like maybe your family, your birthplace, your education, maybe some of your experience with your friends. So this will also give us a general idea about who you are, and not only some of your talents or some of your passions are. This will make a better connection between us because the objectives were getting to know one another. Thank you. That's it. I wish you good luck for your next speeches. And knowing that you were a new member, it was an amazing speech. I'm really impressed. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Gavelier Parisha, for that excellent evaluation. Let me now call on stage the next evaluator, Gavelier Kashvi, to evaluate the speech of Gavelier with Brillian.
Should I start?
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate Ved Brillian for completing his second project. Ved, it was really an amazing speech. Your opening was really strong. You built the plot very well. When you said you were worried about what your father would say, we all could relate because we want to make our parents very proud. I would like to appreciate you for using some nice phrases like showpiece in an art show and my joy knew no bound. Your transitions were very smooth. You beautifully described the climax when you were about to take a shot. It seemed like there was a movie in front of me in slow motion. I could literally visualize you with the ball in your hand, taking a shot. Your ending was also great with a message to rise above your fears. Now, few recommendations for you to improve from my side are: you must stand and speak. Also, you missed the opportunity to show your hand gestures. As it was a sports related topic, you could have used your actions to express yourself better. Also, in between, you started speaking a little fast. Try to maintain a pace throughout the speech so that we can understand and feel what you are saying. You completed the speech in the you completed the project within your stipulated minimum time. So congratulations for that. Overall, it was an amazing speech. I really loved it. It was really interesting to listen to your story. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gavelier. Kashvi for that brilliant evaluation. That completes the first part of calling the evaluators. Now let me go to the role holders. So before that, let me call the timer, Gavelier, Anshita, to give the timing report for all the evaluators.
Thank you, General Evaluator and Toastmaster. For the speech evaluations, the timing was 2 to 3 minutes. For our count and Grammarian, the timing is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, the screen will turn green. At 1 minute 30 seconds, the screen will turn yellow. And at 2 minutes, it will be shown red. For all the report, the minimum time should be met to qualify for voting for best speech in the category. Grace period of 30 seconds is allowed over the maximum time allotted. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Okay. Should I call the voting for evaluators?
Yeah.
So, what is the timing for each of the evaluator?
Okay, I'll now be presenting the evaluation report. Gavelier Agni took 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Gavelier Pressure took 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Gavelier Kashvi took 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
So all the three evaluators are qualified. So may I call for the voting, or is it done at the end?
Yeah, sure. I'm not being able to launch it. It's showing a white screen.
The poll is launched.
Poll
Yes.
is launched. We can see it.
I am unable to see it. It's showing white screen for me. I'm rejoining. One second. It's not. It's saying that I have to give up host rights to leave. Yeah, I got it. But it's asking me to vote. I'll just do it. Uh, yeah. Can I have the host rights back? And yeah, it's saying that the host has stopped my video. I can't open it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it came.
Okay. Can we go ahead now?
Yes.
Thank you. So let me start by calling the role holders. Let me start with Grammarian, Gavelier, Isha, Khetriwal.
Hi, okay. So, for the word of the day, I was disappointed to see that no one used it at all. With the interesting vocabulary, Kashvi, Remanika, Prayan, and Ved, I really love some of the words and phrases you use. so keep up the good work. For the pronunciation errors, Juhi said differences instead of differences. Kashvi said miracles instead of miracles. Agni said appropriate instead of appropriate. Remanika said adrenaline instead of adrenaline. And Pravan said perseverance in integral instead of perseverance in integral. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavelier Isha, for that Grammarian report. Let me call on screen the R counter, Gavelier, Mohammad, and Ansari.
The R counter, like, he's not there, and he sent a document, but it's not like, it's like just a script. It's not like the real, like, his what he noted down.
Okay, I think he has got some problem with this computer. Looks like.
I guess we can continue.
Okay. So let me call the last role player, that is active listening, Gavelier, Siddharth Pillai.
Hello. Okay. So my first question is, what are the rules of the meeting set by Sergeant at Arms Anika? Yes, Gavelier Agni?
The videos should be on, like, we should try to keep our videos on at all the times. Then we should avoid sipping on drinks or eating while our video is on. Then we should not chat with anybody, especially in, like, to everyone when a speaker's speaking, as that can distract the speaker. Then I only remember these three. The others I don't remember. We should rename ourselves with our roles. The prefixes she told that, like, TM, then Gav, and all those. And yeah, I think so only this much I remember. Others I don't remember for now.
Yeah, wonderfully done. My next question is, what is the full form of IOC? Yes, Ved?
International Olympics Council.
Close. Try again.
International Olympics Council
No.
Committee.
Yes. Correct. Now, my next question is, what is the word of the day? Yes, Remanika?
Sorry, my hand got raised by accident.
Anybody else? Yes, Agni?
Jamboree.
Correct. Thank you. What book was Kashvi reviewing? Yes, Ria?
He was reviewing Krishna, Leela, and me.
Absolutely correct. At what age did Remanika go first to the beach? Yes, Gavelier Prayan?
Perhaps 3 years.
Yes, absolutely correct. Thank you. What are Isha's hobbies?
Could you please repeat the question?
Yeah. What are Isha's hobbies?
Okay. Um, Let me remember. She loves reading, especially mystery novels, and she loves singing.
Yes, absolutely correct. Thank you. What did Wade's coach yell? Yes, Gavelier Agni?
Take the shot.
Correct. Um, that's all the questions I have for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavelier, Siddharth. Now coming to the last part, that is my own evaluation of today's session. I would like to thank the Cavalier Eloquent Elite Gavel Club for giving me this opportunity. This is the first time I've attended a Gavel Club. Though I had attended as a voting judge for a club at Kuwait, Gavelier Club at Kuwait, but I have never attended a full session. Comparing it with what we normally have, it's more or less the same. Only thing, I'm from Godbanda Toastmaster Club, where we don't have online, we have everything offline. It was each and every speaker has given a brilliant speech. Was really impressed the way the speeches were, the entire structure of the speech. Similarly, the evaluators had done a brilliant job. Even the role players. For me, it was an excellent experience. Many a times I had this feeling that we should have more of Gavelier clubs, which we are lacking in India, especially in a place like Mumbai. And instead of having it online, we should have it offline, which would be much more effective than an online club. But then I'll really appreciate Toastmaster Girija for her efforts in keeping this club in such a beautiful fashion. I wish I get more opportunities to interact with you people and listen to your brilliant speeches, evaluation, and rules. Thank you. Over to you, Gavelier of the day, Juhi Srivastava.
Juhi has lost the
Okay.
power connection, so I'm filling in for her.
Okay, with Gavelier, wait.
The Olympic Games transcend mere athletic competition. They embody the highest aspirations of humanity. They remind us that despite our differences in language, culture, and beliefs, we are all bound by our common humanity and our shared pursuit of excellence. Throughout history, the Olympic Games have served as a powerful platform for athletes to showcase their talents, determination, and resilience. From the ancient stadiums of Greece to the state of the art arenas today, athletes from every corner of the globe have come together to compete, not just for personal glory, but to inspire generations and push the boundaries of human achievement. Beyond the thrill of victory and agony of defeat, the Olympic Games inspire hope and foster understanding. They bring people together in a spirit of camaraderie and mutual respect, transcending political and ideological differences. The Olympic movement promotes peace through sport, promoting dialogue and reconciliation even in the most challenging of times. Today, as we celebrate International Olympic Day, let us reaffirm our commitment to the Olympic values of respect, solidarity, and fair play. Let us honor the athletes who embody these values and serve as ambassadors of peace and understanding. Let us recognize the dedication of coaches, officials, and volunteers who work tirelessly beyond the scenes to make the games possible. As we look to the future, let us continue to harness the power of sport to build a better world. Let us strive to ensure that every child has opportunity to participate in sport and learn the values of teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. Let us work together to create a world where the Olympic ideal of peaceful and better work through sport becomes a reality. In conclusion, on this International Olympic Day, let us celebrate the Olympic spirit that unites us all. Let us rededicate ourselves to the ideals of friendship, excellence, and respect. And let us look forward to a future where the Olympic Games continue to inspire and uplift us all. Over to you, Presiding Officer Anika Kohli.
Before I begin, I will launch the polls.
Since Mubashir wasn't there, like his vote is also not counted.
Yes, so Grammarian gets now.
Yeah.
I'll end the poll as the results are obvious. Please vote for the main meeting roles.
I am not counted, okay? Like, since I'm just filling in. So please do not vote for GMOD if you think it's me.
I request everyone to vote, please.
I think everyone has voted. Only the hosts are not allowed to vote. Hosts and co-hosts.
Anshita Agrawal.
Yeah. The Zoom master is Agnindrani Ghosh, not Vai.
Yes, but Anshita wins. Thank you. Dear guests, sorry. Dear guests, Gaveliers, and Toastmasters, we had a very fulfilling experience today. I congratulate all the meeting role players and speakers. Special mention is Prayan Runaya, who made his icebreaker speech. I congratulate all the winners of the various meeting role groups. A heartfelt thanks gratitude to General Evaluator Toastmaster Jyothi Pillai for his valuable advice. With eagerness for our next meeting, I adjourn this meeting. Thank you and good night.
Everybody like has to stay back, like so that we can take the photo.
Also, can I present the certificates? They are ready. I will share them on the group later, but right now I'm going to present the certificates.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you for guiding us. For book review, presenter to Kashvi Agrawal. To active listener, Gavelier Siddharth Pillai. For the best prepared speech, Brillian. For best table topic speech, Remanika Mathur. Best speech evaluator, Kashvi Agrawal. Best meeting facilitator to Anshita Agrawal. Best supporting role player as Grammarian to Isha Khetriwal. And best primary role player as table topics to Anshita Agrawal. I'll make sure to share all of these on the group later. Thank you.
Girija ma'am said that she would be joining us like at the end of the meeting.
Can we stop the recording?
Yeah, let's stop the recording.